Legion Readers, Marcus Traxler with Drew Amon, and Drew, a victory for the Jackrabbits in the season opener. The men pick up a victory over Western Michigan, 82-76, and it was back and forth game. The difference would be Nate Walters, except he was matched by a very talented big man for Western Michigan, Stainbrook.
Not expected. Shaded, wearing the shades, of the floppy haircut. He had 32.
He did.
Walters also had 32.
I think the difference, Tony Fegan tonight. I would say with his 16 points, 14 of those in the second half.
I won't dwell on Walters too much. It's just Walters doing what Walters does. But Fegan was the guy who really stepped up, as Nagy, tweeted about. We need somebody other than Nate to step up in the second half, and they got that with Fegan, who had 14 of his 16 in the second half there. Jump shots, showing a good mid-range game. That was a key. I look at that. I look at the performance tonight, and I think you had a little bit of depth there because Nagy touched on Griffin Callahan struggling offensively. Chad White had a forgettable performance there, but they got Jordan Dykstra didn't play many minutes. It looks like he's kind of nursing an injury a little bit, but they had guys step up. They had Braden Carlson with 3 threes. They had Zach Horstman, first game in this building.
Yep.
He had some big points too, and then Fegan, as we talked about. So the depth, I think, is now there, and they beat a very good team tonight in Western Michigan. A defending champion in the MAC West region. A mid-major conference. So it's a big win, absolutely.
That's a good Western Michigan team. They split the 2 games in this little series that they've had, and now the rubber hits the road for the Jackrabbits, so to say. And they go to Minnesota, they go to Georgia, and now they're going to face some better teams. Any sort of look at how they might fare in those games?
Well, all I can say is this. Now, in previous years, you had Nagy kind of in SDSU, kind of in that survival mode, right? Where they're not exactly hoping or thinking to win games, but just hoping to get by. Yep. And I don't think you have that now maybe this year. I think you do have a team that's going to be assertive and definitely can maybe think, hey, this is a tough stretch. We think we can win some games here. You heard Fegan talk about it. You heard Walters. This is a confident bunch of guys that I don't think you maybe had in previous years. What do I expect? I don't know. The BCS teams, tough to win those games, especially on the road. We'll see what happens if they come out of this, if they come back home and cross and they're 2-6, 3-7. We'll see. But a good dwell on tonight. Good start. Looks like a good team.
Yep, it'll be interesting to see how the Jackrabbits fare, but they start 1-0 with a victory over Western Michigan tonight, 82-76 for Marcus Traxler and Drew Amon.
Williams Arena.
I'll be at Williams Arena Monday night.
So, live chatting it up.
Hopefully. I'm unable to participate tonight, but hopefully we'll be functioning.
You bet. See ya.
Thanks, everybody.